Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Steve Pearce now. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late and the bases are loaded now.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Matt Cook comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Matt Cook.
Blake Swihart will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Now in the box, Eduardo Rodriguez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Koch typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up of the strike zone. He needs to be down.
And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it, and that's the third out. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 8-0. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Set to get his day started, Eduardo Escobar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Betts is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
At the plate, David Peralta. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Second home run early in the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Batting fourth. The second baseman, Wilmer.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Flores is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities, especially in today. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. At the plate, Steve Pearce.
Leading off for Boston.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Souza is under it. One down.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Ahmed into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be
Now
circled
batting.
on that lineup card because he's on fire.
Danger.
That's his second
Roca.
hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups
Now
today. We
batting.
were around the cage during
catcher.
batting practice.
Blake
Both were super confident,
Whitehart.
and it's coming to fruition today.
Murphy has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Eduardo
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Souza on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox on top, 11-1. Set to get his day started, John Ryan Murphy. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Steven Souza. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Souza, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set and the pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Souza is on his way home. He will score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. The Red Sox are out in front 11-3. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now, Dustin Pedroia, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Escobar is right there. And there's out number 2. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Now batting.
In now, Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Popped him up. Flores is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Diamondbacks 3. Standing in, David Peralta, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East.
Second baseman.
One gone in the Arizona third. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Moving under it, Benintendi. Oh, he botched it. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Murphy, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
No balls and one strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Here comes the first pitch, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases, and the throw in gets away from him.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Line towards center field. Marte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 12-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Ahmed set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ahmed is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
Now batting, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Benintendi. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher,
Coming to the plate
55.
now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Matt Cook. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Now back
in now, J.D. Martinez. Line drive to left. Peralta is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ahmed is under it. 2 down. Striding in, Mookie Betts.
right
It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Betts.
And the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 14-3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's popped up. Bogarts into shallow left, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting. Left field.
So striding in, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And they remain well behind. Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Matt Andriese.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Xander Bogarts. Line drive to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Blake Swihart.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. 0
Leading
for
off
2
for
on the
the
afternoon
Diamondbacks,
so far.
the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 away.
The catcher,
Digging
number
in once
36.
again, John Ryan Murphy.
John
He's
Ryan.
rolled into groundouts a couple of times
Murphy.
already here in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Into right field, that's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Jr.
Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Nunez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So stepping in, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Peralta is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in, Christian Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Tim LaCastro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Castro.
Hit out towards second. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and they remain well behind. Greg Holland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Greg Holland.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He lined out. In his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Dan, rightly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Walker calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Escobar.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Have elected to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Safe at first base.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for one. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Now batting.
Up next for Arizona, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Souza. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Nunez is up with it, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Nick Ahmed. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Two out, nobody on. Arizona down to its last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Bogarts moving to his left. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Taijuan Walker allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way.